Right, session 15, definitely. I looked it up before I spoke to you this morning now. So session 15 for you. Just to let you know, I'm not going to have any music on today because I'm recording this quite early, and it's very hot already, so I've got the doors open, and I think it's maybe a little bit early for my neighbours to be hearing my music blasting out. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm going to stick to the same routine that we did last week as it's your favourite. So 2 exercises repeated 3 times, and I've tried to stay with, if we're down on the floor we stay down, and if we're up then we stay up. Oh, it reminds me of a nursery rhyme. But the last one is the only one that changes from that is the last set of exercises, where we have got to do a standing up one followed by an on the floor one, but I'll give you plenty of time to get into that. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the 2 exercises each time, demo those, and then we'll get into them, if that makes sense, before we go through the whole routine. Before we start, I'm feeling actually quite tight in my upper back and behind my shoulders, and I was just going to do a little bit of extra warm-up for my upper back and shoulders, and I'm going to do that before I started videoing. And then I suddenly thought, well, actually maybe I'd like to do them with me, because it's always good to learn a few extra sort of stretches and you know, build on that if you ever wake up and you're sort of quite stiff in the back here, in your traps and backs of your shoulders. So if you want to join in with me, you can. Otherwise you can just wind me on and know that I'll be feeling a little bit looser when I'm doing your class this morning, Jane. Okay, so I'm just going to bring my arms behind me and just start by doing some little sort of pulsey squeezes. We do an exercise a bit like this, don't we? But we're just going to do a few, and then bring those arms round and shoulders are forward and doing the same thing. And then bring them round again. So pushing the shoulders back, a few pulses back, and then I'm just bringing the shoulders forward and pulsing forwards. Okay, we're going to bring arms out straight in front, out to the side, and squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then back and down. We're going to keep doing that. Out, squeeze, centre and down. Bring them up, out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, centre and down. And we're going to bring them right up tall, and now out, and up tall, and then down. So up tall, and then out, squeeze, tall, and down. One arm after the other, really reaching, so getting into the back of that shoulder. I'm going to bring them into this shape and squeeze again, and release. We're going to bring them into this shape and squeeze, and release. And let's just do a few more how we started. There's little pulsey ones at the back, and then shoulders forward and pulse there. Okay, hopefully if you were feeling stiff, you're feeling a little looser. I'm sure that's helped me a little bit as well. So our first exercise is going to be a new exercise called a tricep press. It's not a tricep press up, although it's very similar looking to it, and it's easy to make the mistake of doing the wrong exercise. So I'm going to show you what I need you to do. In a press up, you start with your hands under your shoulders. In this exercise, you start with your elbows under your shoulders, and if you get that position right to start with, you should be okay. So you're going to be on the floor, you're going to have your elbows under your shoulders, and you'll be in a plank position, okay? So plank position, and then drop your knees. We stay in a half plank for the whole of this. So just to get the right position, you can go up onto your feet, and then just drop the knees. That's a half plank position. So press up would be hands under shoulders, but you don't want that. You're going to come down so your elbows are under your shoulders. Okay, that's the first thing. So your hands are now in the right place. From here, you push into your hands to push your body up. So you push up. So your arms are stretching forward now, you see. We don't move the arms at all, and then down onto elbows. Push up, so elbows lift, push down. And that works into the back of the arms, those bingo wing areas, and is a really good exercise for triceps. But you don't want to be moving those hands at all. So get yourself set up, and we'll do that straight away, I think, actually, Jane. We're going to do 30 seconds. So get yourself in position, elbows underneath shoulders, plank position, drop to knees for half plank, and that's where we're going to stay. Once your elbows are underneath your shoulders, get ready. You're going to push up on those hands and down. Squeeze your tummy, push up and down. Just looking at the clock. You might find that one arm comes up slightly earlier than the other because you're just not quite strong enough. And if that's how it is, make sure that you use the other arm to get you up next time first. So if one pops up just slightly earlier, then make sure the other one pops up first next time. Keep pushing through those hands. One more. And relax. I think I might have to use my mat next time. That was a bit hard on my knees on this floor. Right, turning over onto your back now, we're going to do some of our flipper abs. So, for this one, you're going to be leg down. You're going to lift your shoulders and crunch your upper body up, but I don't want your chin to come to your chest like this, because that will stress your neck. So keep looking up like that, squeezing the tummy, and then making sure that your core is engaged so your back is pushed into the floor. We're going to lift those legs and just do a little kicking stroke. All the time we're focusing that this is not forward like that. Just relax that neck and join in with me. Make sure you're not stressing that back. If you need to stop at all, relax, reset your back, get back on it, and that's fine. This is a very tough exercise, I can tell you. It's one I find very tough. Working the whole of the front of your core here. If you put your hands there, you can actually really feel that working. A few more breaths and then we're going to finish. And relax. Okay, so we're going to go back to the tricep press now. So turn over. So starting off, elbows under shoulders, plank position, pop down to your knees, and then, are you ready? Let's go, push it up to straight arms and pop down, elbows on the floor. Keeping your head in line with your spine as always. And just keep going. Let's do one more. Okay. Oh, I just remembered I said I'd use the mat. It wasn't until I got started I thought, oh, my knees are aching. I should use the mat. Next time when we go to do it, I won't just scream at your screen. Use your mat. Are you ready? Onto your back. Not the same without the music. If you want to, you can always pause me and go and put your own music on actually. You could do that, couldn't you? Then you could have a bit of music if you wanted. Right then, lifting your upper body, and then we're going to lift those legs and flipper feet kick. You ready? So squeeze your tummy into the and push it back into the floor, lift and lift those legs. Now, don't forget, where's your chin? Look up at the ceiling. Sounds like the seagulls are laughing at me out there. Oh, I'm not surprised. They're thinking, why are you doing this so early in the morning? Crazy lady. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Right, we're going to turn over. And we're going to do our triceps. Oh, yes. Did you just tell me? I kind of felt like I heard your voice then saying, Paula, get your mat. So I will, thank you for that. Right, okay, elbows under shoulders, the last set. So, onto toes first, then just drop the knees to get that nice plank position. Okay, you ready? Let's look at the time, and let's go, push up and down. And that's it for those ones, well done. Oh, right, last time for those. Flipper feet, stay down on the floor, I'm just moving my mat. Turning over onto your back, Jane. Okay, legs out straight, arms at your side, nice and relaxed. Chin up, looking straight up with your eyes at the ceiling. Squeeze your tummy, push your back into the floor, lift your shoulders, lift your feet, off we go. If you find it stresses your back too much, you can just bend your knees and do it like this. You will definitely feel a decrease in work on your abdominal muscles. It will not work them as much. So if you can do this one, then do. Or even just bring your legs up a little bit higher with them straight. That might help. The lower your legs, the more pressure it's going to put on your back, but the harder your core will also work. And relax. Hug your knees into your chest. And up we come. I'm going to come back up to standing now. That's your first set of exercises done already. Grab yourself a drink and we'll move on to the next set. Bear with, I'm going to go and get my drink. Well. Okay, what have we got next? Oh yes, curtsy lunges with a side kick. So, balance required now, Jane. You know the curtsy lunge. You're going to curtsy lunge it down and then side kick, curtsy lunge, side kick. Okay, now normally I say controlled with a side leg lift, nice and controlled and slow, don't kick the leg out. This is not that move, this is a kick. Go careful not to fling it too hard that you end up putting something out or pulling a muscle, but I kind of want it to be a nice powerful kick. So, curtsy lunge, and the leg that lunges back is going to kick out to the side, and we're going to stay on one leg until I tell you to change. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. Alright, you ready? Let's go. A lot of balance required for this, so don't have to do it with me. You take your time. And we're going to change legs now. Okay, let's go. Come over a bit, out to the side. So you can get nice and deep in those curtsy lunges. And to be the last one. Good stuff. Okay, your next exercise is going to be a modified burpee. Now I know you find the walkouts quite hard. I think it's that getting up and down. I'm sure it's the walkouts you find hard. Those ones where you walk your hands forward into a plank, walk back to standing. So I thought we'd try a burpee, which I suppose essentially you're doing the same thing, you're getting down and back up. However, if we do the modified burpee, your head stays more in the same place, whereas with a walkout your head is travelling as well. I thought, let's try it. If it doesn't work, we won't do it again. Okay, you have to tell me. So, modified burpee. You're going to crouch down, touch the floor, step your legs back so your head is still in the same place, into plank. Step your feet in towards your hands again, head is still in the same place, and stand up. Now, it might be that getting up from the floor that makes you a little bit dizzy, in which case this isn't going to work for you. You could just do well, you could have a cup of tea actually, to be fair, Jane. I wouldn't know, would I? But if you want to, you could just do some forearm planking instead. But I'd rather you had a go at this if you can, alright? And then let me know how you get on. Okay, so a full burpee would be the one where you jump back, jump in, and jump up, okay? And maybe one day we'll be able to get to those, but it's more about your worrying about your dizziness, I think, with rushing around too much. So modified burpee first. Let's give it a go. Are you ready? I'll talk you through as we go. Crouch down, step it back. Make sure you've got a nice strong plank line so your back is supported and your tummy is squeezed. Step into your hands and stand up slowly, carefully. Let's go again. So try and keep your head nice and still, and we're going to speed it up a little if you can. The bits that you feel a bit wobbly on, just take more time over. If it's standing up and going down, take time over that. But get into your plank and then step back, up. This is a very good functional move, keeping all those joints nice and supple, keeping everything moving really well for just really for everyday life, really. Let's do one more. And stand. Okay, nice for flexibility as well, that one. Right, so that's that one. So we're back to the curtsy lunges again. So you ready? Curtsy lunge with a kick. You ready? All on one side. Ooh. Let's go. Oh, I've started on the opposite side. That doesn't matter. Cool, it's like a bit of Karate Kid. And we're going to change to the other leg now. Like I say, just do these in your own time because you do have to focus on balance. Last one. Good. Okay, modified burpee. You go straight into it, hit that heart rate, keep it up. Are you ready? Crouch down, step back, head in line with your spine, step in, standing up. And again, step out, nice plank, step in, standing up. So all the time focusing on where your head position is, so we're not stressing that neck. We're not stressing that upper spine. We're keeping it in line, so it's all nicely protected. Let's do one more. And up. Nice. Okay, straight in. Lunges with a kick. Not having much break in between them. We'll break after each set of 2. Let's go. And let's change legs. Nice and low with those lunges. And one more. Good. Okay. Modified burpee. Final time. You ready? Straight in. Crouch down. Step it out. Step it in. And up. Crouch down. Nice plank, head in line, stand up. In your own time though, Jane, squeeze that tummy all the time for support. All about making your body move, keep it moving. Keep that mobility in. Woo. Let's do one more. And stand, stretch up tall. And have a drink. Good stuff. Okay. I really hope you managed to do that and you didn't end up doing a plank, because the bad news for you if you did is that we're planking now. So if you did plank, you've got double plank today. Okay. We're going to do plank with alternating limb lift. So we're going to use, sometimes we do our hands, don't we, with the hot hands one where we plank and we lift our hands. Sometimes we do our feet one after the other. This we're going to do all of them kind of rotating, obviously not at once. That would look, well, that could be pretty messy, couldn't it really? If you do decide to have a go at lifting all limbs at once, make sure you're videoing it and place it on here for me to see. All right, plank. So, going to get into a plank position, and it's going to be on our hands, so not on our forearms. Okay, we're going to lift one hand, we're going to lift the other hand, we're going to lift one leg, we're going to lift the other leg. Okay, simple as that. You ready? Just look at the clock. So up we go, nice strong plank position, Jane. Take your feet a little bit wider apart if you need to. Try not to rotate your body too much, so squeeze your tummy, so you try and keep yourself locked, solid in position. Head in line. One hand, other hand, one foot, other foot. All the time, make sure you're not dipping at that back. Make sure you're not got your bottom stuck up in the air. Cheating. If you see me cheating, be sure to message me and tell me. Whew, sweating in here. And relax, that's that one done. Okay, what we got next? We've got glute bridge to a sit up and reach. 2 exercises together onto your back. So, glute bridges, remember, good exercise for your bottom, always good. Then lay down, going to squeeze your butt cheeks, squeeze, 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 and lift your hips high. And then we're going to lower them, and as we lower them, we're going to sit up with a tall arm reach. Okay, just sit up with a tall arm reach. So glute bridge, squeeze the hips, sit up, tall arm reach. Right, are you ready? Let's go. So squeeze your bottom before you lift. Up we go. Sit up, reach up tall, roll back down through that spine, lift your hips. Reach up tall, roll back down, nice and controlled as you go down, and up we come again. Let's get it in hard in here. Oh. One more. And roll back down, and very nice. Straight over. Not giving you much breaks today. Make you work a little bit harder. We've got no jumping around though, so it's all full on strength. Right, you ready? Plank position, hands under shoulders. Right, alternating, hand lift. Looking at the clock for me. Can't see the second hand very well from here. Aha, got it. Nice and controlled on this. You squeezing your tummy? You okay with your neck? Last one. Fabulous. Over we go, onto our backs. Hang on in there. Oh, I bet you're nice and cool, so I bet you've got your doors open. Well, you might even be doing it on your patio. I wonder if you do it on your patio sometimes. Can you see me from your patio? Or maybe you have me on your telly. Right, no more talking. Glute bridge to reach up tall with a sit up. You ready? Squeeze your bottom and lift. And up we go. Squeeze up, reach up tall, roll back down and lift. Reach up tall, roll back down and lift. Oh man, it's so hot. Up we go. Here we go. And relax. Back over onto our fronts. Final set of planks. And then we get a drink. So nice straight line onto your toes. Hands under shoulders, neck in line with spine. Back in a good straight position. Squeeze your tummy. Look at the clock, Paula. Can't see it. Hang on, wait for me. Oh yeah, and let's go. One hand, one foot, one foot. Don't let go of that squeeze on your stomach. Keep it squeezed. Oh. It's working through your whole core, your back, front, working your shoulders, working your legs, working everything really. It's a good one. And relax. Okay, onto your back. Last glute bridge. Sit up, and reach. Ugh. Are you ready? Squeeze your bottom and lift and sit up and reach and roll back through your back and repeat. I'm glad you've been managing to get for a swim, Jane. It's absolutely gorgeous at the moment, isn't it? I've been getting in twice a day some days. It's just so nice. I've been trying to go out and swim a little bit further as well. I'm not a proper swimmer. I swim with my head out of the water, which doesn't really do my back any good, to be fair. I think that's why I feel a bit knotted up in my upper back and shoulders. One more. And relax. Get a drink, Jane. End of that set. Yeah, but I just enjoy it. Really enjoy it. Oh, you don't want to be anywhere else, do you, right now? In that water. Right, last set coming up of exercises. We're going to do a low squat pulse. This is the one where we're doing the first exercise standing up, and then we'll get down on the floor for our final exercise. Final exercise will be push-ups, just simple push-ups. If you can do full ones, have a go at how many full ones you can do and then drop to your knees. So even if you only do 2 and then you drop to your knees and do the modified push-ups that you used to do, that's fine. But low squat pulses first, really getting into those legs, then upper body with the push-up. You ready? Last set of exercises. So, feet nice and wide for this. Let's have a toe pointing out type of squat. Just slightly out, not kind of like a ballet thing, but just sort of slightly out. Get those hips back. Really important if we're doing pulses. You don't want to be doing pulses with your knees travelling forward like that. That's really going to be bad for your knees. So get your bottom. So almost like stick your bottom out. Now bend the knees. That's what I want you to do. Let's go. Have your hands wherever you want to, but just stay low. You're not coming up. They're pulses. They're not easy. They feel easy at the beginning, but then they don't. Keep going. Keep going. Make sure you are pulsing though. Don't just stay still. You've got 5 more seconds. And get ready to drop to the floor for press-ups. Okay, let's go. Full press-ups if you can, and then straight into modified on the knee. I'm going to do straight on the knee. I'm not allowed to do the full ones. You ready? Let's go. Chest down to floor. Keep squeezing your tummy. And relax. Sit back on your heels, stretch through those shoulders. And that's the break you're getting. Back up we go, straight into it. Wide leg squat, toes slightly out. Stick your bottom out. Let's try that again. Stick your bottom out. Now bend your knees. Now squat it low. Oh, I've got to look at the clock. You don't want to do more than 30 seconds of these today. Keep low. 30 seconds goes quite quickly though, doesn't it? You've got 5 more seconds. Some of these exercises we do for a little bit longer than 30 seconds, to be honest with you. And push through the heels as you stand up. Drop down, press ups, no rest. So remember to angle your hips if you're doing the half press ups. You don't need to be doing the ones with your bottom sticking up anymore, okay? They are too easy for you, Jane. You are way past that. And let's go. 30 seconds in. Stand up, squat, last set of squats, toes out, legs wide, sit your bottom back, bend your knees, keep those hips back, and let's go. See if you can get a little bit lower now because you know it's the last set, right? Keep your body nice and central so you're not over one side. Oh, and let's stop now. Push to the heels and just stretch those legs off a little, shake them off, I mean. Straight down, last set of press ups, final exercise of the morning. We're not going to wait, we're going to get straight on it. You ready? Give me a second to get down. Let's go. Squeeze your tummy, chest to floor, as low as you can go. The last set. Oh, I forgot to tell you at the beginning of this what you needed. You didn't need any equipment, but it's a bit late to tell you now, isn't it, on the last exercise. Oh, let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and back on your heels and stretch through your upper body. And just breathe. Oh. Relax. And up we come. Oh. Well done. Oh, I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. But that's all right, that just means I've been working hard, right? Okay, well, have a lovely, lovely day, Jane. And make sure you drink now. And make sure you stretch off and feed back to me when you can how you got on with those modified burpees and, well, just generally how you're going. How is your press up coming on? You managing any full ones? Yeah, let me know. All right then, take care. See you soon. Bye.